Hey, how's it going? I'm Dan Fredenberg, and this is Improve at Chess Reviews for ChessWithInvestors.com. I'm here with my boy Cheat Code. How's it going?
Good.
Awesome. So we review these games going through move by move so that hopefully you can get a little bit better at chess, or at least understand why people do moves that they do, even though we both got much higher scores now than when we went through these games originally. So this one I'm only at like 550 in bullet, but it's a fast game. So my opponent starts out with e4. I match, and out comes a knight that doesn't even attack my pawn, but I end up defending a pawn that's not attacked. So he looks like he's doing some sort of Italian here. I end up doing sort of a symmetrical sort of thing. Now he's targeting this pawn right here for checkmate with this bishop and that knight. And
It's saying it's the best move to go queen h5. Like back up.
Yeah. So well, it achieves the same thing, because it's still targeting the same pawn, but whatever. So I end up saying, okay, well, if you want a piece of something important, here's a queen, and I say, okay, I'll
Please
trade
don't
queens with
blunder
you.
the fork.
Let's see what happens.
Okay, cool.
Okay, so now, right, the fork of this king. So he's saying,
C7.
yeah, so he's saying that that's where he's aiming, and this bishop moving right there covers that pawn, so we can't do that. Out comes a knight where he's basically aiming at that pawn and taking that rook, and I miss it apparently. Oh, but I'd be able to take it with the king anyway. He castles, which the computer doesn't like, and then I blunder by saying, hey, I'm going to move this out here, stopping the bishop from doing nothing. That's just a terrible... Oh, okay, I see what I was trying to do. I was trying to move that up there, and then this pawn right there to threaten that bishop, but I'm leaving that knight when it says that I should have taken it. He says he should have taken... Yeah, the computer really wants us to trade those knights here, and I finish that attack of the bishop. He runs away. I move over here because I guess I want to attack the knight twice. Or yeah, it's probably that I wanted to get the pawn after this trade, but that wasn't part of the deal. And the opponent, he moves his knight over there instead of over there. I don't see a big difference, or why the computer hates that much. It's probably because they say that a knight on the rim is dim, but there's all sorts of situations where that's not the case. Out comes the pawn, probably to move up there and do another attack on this bishop, also blunting this pawn's ability to come out further. He hides his bishop over there, which is okay. Yep, I read my own mind here. Now here I got a chance for en passant, which I think is not a great move, but I missed it. But I guess it didn't really matter anyway. So he takes back. Out comes a knight, and that is to try and hit this pawn, and then when I do, it threatens that bishop, who would be forced to go there, and that's the only square left. But I still do it anyway after he comes up and threatens my knight, and then he moves his bishop out of the way, and I go, okay, let's try and figure out something on this diagonal here where it's not going to turn into anything real from my estimation. And he says, I got a fun idea. I'm going to move my bishop here, which is covered by this knight, and so that way if we trade like exactly I did, then he ends up with ample compensation for an even trade.
Bishop h3.
Bishop h3. Yes, it's what I found, and the computer didn't really like that. We're still...
I wonder why.
Yeah, it is pinned, so the thing is he can't take back.
It does also blunder a fork.
It blunders a fork, that one right there, and says, hey, do you want my rook? It's like, well, I guess so, because I guess I didn't need that one. And that's a blunder because I could take with the knight, which I did, and that's check, and then in that comes, which is mate, because there's the check right there, and it's protected by this rook, and the knight covers the other square. So the computer didn't like that, and these are fast games, and so that's what happens. But hopefully going through these games move by move will help you in your chess. I still think, like these kinds of games are not that fantastic, but hopefully you'll get a little bit more love for the game. That's all I got. Make sure you do subscribe and visit chesswithinvestors.com to find out some more. You got anything else to say?
No.
Okay. Bye-bye. See you next time.
Bye.